Georgia Cities Week is, of course, event that we participate in with the Georgia Municipal Association, and cities all over the state host Georgia Cities Week just to bring about awareness and engagement for our citizens and residents in the community. We've had a Day of Giving, which was on Tuesday. We had a Touch a Truck event on Monday. We had Day of Safety yesterday. Had a meet and greet with the commission and city departments on Wednesday. And today we had 2 tours. We had a walking tour for historic downtown and a bike tour. And right now we are with our city employees as a city employee appreciation and just giving them a time to relax, kind of socialize, have a good time, eat, and enjoy their fellow co-workers, and just to show them how much we value them as a part of the city government and as a part of our, city operations. We have a lot of different, services that we offer for the city. Of course, we have our administrative office, which is my office, which has oversight over HR, which is human resources, and IT, and information technology. And then we have our planning office, which is code enforcement and building inspection. We also have the fire and police offices and the public works, which has the streets, drainage, stormwater management, sanitation, all of those areas of operation. We also have some other operations such as recreation and community and neighborhood development and economic development. So those are most, I think, everything, and of course the downtown development. That's a party, it's kind of an arm of the city. It's not necessarily a department. It's run by an independent board, but it is a part of the city family. Yeah, the city actually funds the Development Authority. We provide them with about 80% of their funding, and so, but we don't give a lot of oversight. We do have a lot of different things that we do as partners, and the Development Authority always is in support of the city and its operation and events. So we have a very good working relationship. And so that's part of what I do is downtown. So downtown development is very important.
My name is Jeremiah Berquist, the Assistant City Manager of the City of Brunswick. Originally from Atlanta, spent some time out Midwest, but I've been in Brunswick since 2006. Over the last couple of years, even in the last 2 years, things have changed. It's a lot of good stuff happening, a lot of growth, businesses, and things of that nature. So it's been a good ride for the last 2 years. Yeah, we hope to do some big things here. That sign is just sort of the phase 2 portion, but we have some more work that we're doing, and so hopefully we can really transform Mary Ross Park and make it sort of like a place to be downtown. Absolutely. I think the best thing for me is the city manager Regina McDuffie over the last few years to see the team that she's built as far as our employees, really put together a great team of leadership, and to sort of see that team work together, slowly but surely make these positive changes in our community, in our city, that really impacts our community, right? From the residents that live here to the cities that surround us, the county, for example, the relationships that we're building. So just to be a part of that leadership team and to see the growth and the things that are happening has been really special. Today we're highlighting the employee appreciation. So, and we can't stress enough how we would not be where we are without our employees, and that's from the public works guys who are mowing right-of-ways all the way up to the city manager who's making the tough decisions on the direction of the city, so, and everywhere in between. So it's really it's a team effort. It takes everyone to make this special the city special like it is, and the direction we're heading. So it's important that we really focus on those employees to make sure that they're supported. They know that they're supported and they are appreciated and respected, and we sort of pour that back into our employees.
Downtown Development Authority started in 1983, and then we became a Main Street city in 1986. So we've been, the city and the DDA have been working for what, 45, 50 years on downtown redevelopment. Yeah, it's not a quick process. You know, everybody thinks, oh, we can do this and it'll be great in 2 years. Well, sometimes it takes a while. You've got a lot of buildings you have to rehab and you know, get some stores in and restaurants in, and ordinances change. So it's a long process, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Well, I can speak from when I first moved here in '98. 5 o'clock came, and at 5:01 you could shoot a cannon down the street and not hit a car or a soul because everything's shut. So then we had about 2000, we had a pioneering woman from Atlanta open a restaurant called Cargo, and that everybody told her she was nuts. Nobody would come to downtown Brunswick to eat, but they did. They came in droves. So, and now, like you said, First Friday, you know, 8,000 to 11,000 people coming downtown on a Friday night. It's great. But we've got other restaurants now and some nightlife. So, you know, the fact that Brunswick is bustling day and night is refreshing. Well, we are, you know, the gateway to the Golden Isles and the jewel in the crown, I think, because without Brunswick, you couldn't get to the Golden Isles. So the Downtown Development Authority is a component unit of the City of Brunswick. So we're quasi-governmental. We get all kinds of fun little words we get to use. So we're funded by the city, initiated by the city, but we have a board of directors that we work for. Chelsea, Gracie, and I work for a 7-member board that's appointed by the city, and we're autonomous from the city. So the board makes decisions, we make decisions, but the city is distanced. So that allows us to do some things with property and with our downtown businesses that the city itself can't do. We couldn't have done this without the City of Brunswick and their staff. From Public Works picking up trash after First Friday, the police department making an effort with a downtown officer who's on foot, you know, downtown, just as kind of a feel-good thing. Fire department helping put up Christmas lights. Every department in the city works together to make downtown and the city a great place. Just thank the city and our city manager, Regina McDuffie, for allowing us to come to this great day, because we're of the city but not the city, so we appreciate it.
And I'd say since I've been here the last couple of years, we've added a couple of great people down there, Chelsea Hill and Gracie Jordan, who have just been, they're called the dynamic duo. They've just been instrumental working with director Mathew Hill to really just grow our downtown, which, you know, that's sort of like the heartbeat of our city. From, you know, the library to the brewery to, you know, the city hall and the other offices and all the small businesses in between. So it's really like the heartbeat of our community, and to see the growth over the last couple of years, especially since Chelsea and Gracie and Mathew have been, you know, working together, has just been phenomenal over this last year. So we're really excited about things that are coming down the road and for them to be a part of our team.
Well, I'm your Director of Business Development, so for me, I've been working with Mathew to understand our grants and how we can better communicate with our city, and making sure that our businesses understand the tools that we actually have for them that can only help them, you know, prosper in our city. So that's been a lot of communication, a lot of relationship building, and also trying to change some of the perspective of either not enough parking or not safe enough. So really for me, it's just about working with the city, the police department, fire department, and Mathew, just making sure we're all communicating and understand what the city has to offer. I don't think we could do it without the city. I have talked to every single department in our city to actually make my job happen. So from the smallest to the largest, I'm out talking to Mr. Carl, who actually does all the trash downtown, to sitting and having conferences with Miss Regina about how we're going to execute our Christmas plan this year.
I am the over marketing with the Downtown Development Authority. So all the digital marketing, social media, we try to advertise in every outlet in the Golden Isles. So we do a lot of stuff with the newspaper, Golden House Magazine, Coastal Illustrated, Elegant Island Living, High Tide, really anywhere that we can get plugged into the community. And then together, the whole DDA team, we execute all of the events that you see happening in downtown. So those First Fridays, Blessing of the Fleet, Old Fashioned 4th of July. We also have a Harper Market that happens the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Saturday of the month, and a lot of other great events that happen throughout the year.
We actually helped out a lot. So because we are a big part of the events that go down in the city, we recently lost an amazing employee, Miss Deborah, who usually runs the events for the city. So we were actually blessed enough to be asked to kind of step in and help execute this week. So we've actually had our hands in every event every single day this week. So it was really neat and only strengthened the relationship we already have with the city. I do think through this week we got to shine a little bit and really show them what we can do for the city. We just appreciate the opportunity that the city has created for us. Coming under Matthew, who's got 19 years with the DDA, it's really made it a breeze for us to understand what is expected of us and what we need to do. And then being from different backgrounds, we've been able to, give them our own ideas so that we can help only strengthen what they've already started doing and continue to make Brunswick an even better place to come visit. And our goal, Gracie and I would have to say, we're trying to make this place a destination. I think we're pretty close to that too.
Yeah, I'd agree.
My name is Detective Terrence Tanner. I'm from a smaller city right outside of Birmingham, Alabama called Talladega. I came to Brunswick in January of 2008. As of lately, really forward-thinking, things that I've been seeing that's been coming from leadership, so I'm excited about some of the changes that are being implemented as it relates to the management of city personnel and the workers, so very happy with the process and the leadership that's coming from that particular dynasty. I think it's great. As previously mentioned, I've seen different things that are taking place from a leadership perspective, even as far as ground root zero all the way up to the top of the scale. So I've seen a lot of great things that are being implemented, and I think the future for this city is great moving forward. I've seen a lot of changes, and I'm just excited about to be a part of it. Just, I think the City of Brunswick, for what it's doing for its employees, there are different things that are being implemented into our work dynamic, and we have a lot of different opportunities to progress up the chain. So just want to thank the city managers and the leaders for the city, from the mayor and every cabinet that works within the government. So